Hello primary 4, let's continue in concept 2 about fuel, and now let's start lesson 3. In this lesson we are going to talk about how can we generate the electric energy from the main types of energy resources. They are renewable and non-renewable. So how can we get energy from the renewable energy resources and the non-renewable? We can use the wind energy and the hydroelectric energy that comes from the waterfalls and the dams to produce the electric energy, and we are going to discuss this with more details in concept 3 inshallah. Okay, and in the non-renewable energy resources we can use the fossil fuels as oil and the natural gas inside the electric power stations to produce the electricity or to generate electricity. And whatever the source of energy is renewable or non-renewable, we said that before, we have to conserve the energy or to save our energy, like turning off the lights when they are not needed, so we can conserve the electricity or the electric energy, or unplugging the electrical applicants or electrical devices when they are not in use. So this will rationalize or conserve our electrical energy that we have to generate by different ways. And now we are going to talk about how can we generate the electric energy using the non-renewable energy resources inside the electric power stations. Okay, so inside the electric power stations we use the fossil fuels to produce the electricity or the electric energy, and this comes from burning the fossil fuels. So the main point of producing energy is burning the fossil fuels. Okay, as we see in this device, firstly here we burn the fuel. So when the fuel burns, they produce thermal energy. Okay, after that, this thermal energy heats the water inside this container. Okay, so by heating the water, there is a steam that comes out from the water. Okay, and this steam or this vapor or gas go and make turning for the turbines. So here we have a device called turbine. This steam goes inside the turbine to be operated or to be moved. It moves like this. So the thermal energy that comes from the water and the steam changes into kinetic energy inside moving the turbines. Okay, so the turbine generators, they move producing kinetic energy, as I said. So and this kinetic energy is used to generate to operate a device here which is called the generator. So when the turbine turns producing kinetic energy, we use the kinetic energy in operating different type of a device which is called the generator. This generator takes the kinetic energy and changes it into electric energy. So that's how burning the fossil fuels give us electricity that comes out in the wire. The thermal energy, okay, heats the water, then the thermal energy changes the water into steam. The thermal energy in the steam changes into kinetic energy that turns the turbine, and the kinetic energy inside the turbine moves to the generator. The generator changes the kinetic energy into electricity or electric energy that comes out from this device. After that, the electric energy is transferred or moved to our homes, so we can through the wires or cables, so we can operate different devices in our home. Okay, let's see this again. Here a boiler and a coal. We burn the coal. This produces heat energy. The heat energy heats the water or gives the thermal energy to the water. The steam moves, then gives the kinetic energy to the turbines. The turbines gives the kinetic energy to the generator, and the generator changes the kinetic energy into electricity, and this electricity goes to our home. Okay, is it clear? Okay, let's move to the questions. Firstly, number 1, any form of fossil fuel must be formed under the Earth's surface. Yeah, that's right. All the fossil fuels that we discussed, natural gas, oil or coal, they are formed under the Earth's surface. So that's right. Number 2, oil, natural gas, and coal can be used to produce the hydroelectric energy. No, that's wrong. They can be used to produce the electrical energy, not the hydro. The hydroelectric energy comes from the dams and the water. Number 3, turning off lights that we don't need is a way to conserve the electricity. Excellent, that's right. Number 4, burning of fossil fuel inside the electric power stations produces potential energy. No, that's wrong. Burning any fossil fuel produces thermal energy. Very good. So number 4 is wrong. Number 5, we have to conserve all forms of fuel. Yeah, excellent. That's good. That's right. That's all for this lesson, and thank you for listening.